on, Bubby.
Do it! Do it! Don't send me back to jail. Tell your boyfriend here not to do his good deed for the day, for old time's sake.
Joey.
Boy, the wheels keep on turning, don't they? I gotta thank you, honey. You arrived just in the nick of time. You know what they say? 3's a crowd, but 4's a party.
What is going on here?
This is Max Sharkey, Johnny. Does that name ring a bell?
Sharkey? You mean the guy who kept Nancy Carr captive at the Rexford Clinic?
No autographs, please.
Jody, how did you find us? I went to Sid's, and she gave me this picture of your mother, and right in the background here is the Alon Garage. Well, I looked it up in the phone book, and I recognized the house, and here I am.
You should have stayed away, Jody.
Oh, Gavin, I have been so worried about you, I had to try and
Who
find
else
you.
knows? Who else knows you've been playing teen detective?
No one.
Tell me the truth. The cops know about that picture?
No, look, I didn't even tell anyone that I was coming here. I was too scared. I swear I didn't even tell the police. I didn't...
Cops! I know cops! I'm holding on to this. And this says it on the law. So you do exactly what I say. And your boyfriend won't get hurt.
Really, I'm not going to give you any trouble. Oh, Gavin.
What are you doing, Precious? What are you doing? No, he's got it, girl. You're sticking with me.
Is all wrong. Sky should have waited.
What for?
Until he found another dancer other than Martine Duval.
She is a very talented professional.
She detests him.
Well, after all, Raven, you don't have to like someone to work with him. I mean, it's a help, but it's not mandatory.
She'd stab him in the back in a minute.
Do I get the idea that you might be slightly worried about Miss Duval?
What do you mean?
And after all, she was Schuyler's lady friend all that time.
Do you think I'm jealous?
It had crossed my mind.
I'm twice the woman that Martine is, and Sky knows it.
Well, it's nice to know that you're not burdened with insecurity.
Besides, I think that she's having a thing with that photographer friend of hers.
Carlo Crown, you mean?
Yes. I wonder if Carlo knows about Martine and Sky. Or about her other numerous tacky affairs, no doubt. I think perhaps if he knew more about the woman he was getting involved with, he might change his mind about her.
Now, Raven, I can see all those little wheels turning again. Please be careful.
Hello?
Mrs. Whitney, is that you?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Carlo Crown. I have a message from my assistant that you were here this afternoon. I'm sorry I was unavailable.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I'm so glad that you called so quickly.
Well, I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I would like to talk to you, and it's very important. So, do you think that we could meet for a drink this afternoon?
Sorry I took so long, but my husband and I just moved in recently, and we still haven't finished unpacking.
Please don't apologize. I shouldn't have let you serve me at all. Now that I'm officially your secretary, I should be doing this.
Correction. Actually, 2 corrections. You're not my secretary. You're my executive assistant. And secondly, I won't have you serving me coffee and things like that because I have a perfectly reliable housekeeper who will be here this afternoon. Her name is Mrs. Goodman, and I should warn you about her.
Why?
Because she claims instant motherhood to every new person she meets. I mean, just wait. In 2 days, she'll be telling you what to eat and asking you why you're not married. You did say you were single, right?
That's right. By choice. I think.
Oh, here comes my choice. What are you doing here?
Well, I just was on my way from police headquarters to my office. I had about an hour before my next patient. I thought I'd see if I could catch you with the milkman.
Oh, you just missed him. But you are here in time to say hello to Nora Fulton.
Hello, Nora Fulton?
Dr. Kavanaugh, I presume?
Yes, that's right.
Nora's just done a very foolhardy thing, Miles. She's agreed to become my executive assistant.
Well, you could do worse. I hope you get along with this one here. She's a pussycat at home, but I understand she's a tiger at the office.
Well, we'll be working at home as much as the office, so she'll be able to compare my two personalities. Honey, could I talk to you alone for a minute? Would you excuse us for just a moment?
Of course.
I'm so worried about Jody. She rushed out of here and would not tell me where she was going.
Now, she has been a little secretive lately.
I know, and I don't like it one bit.
You know what I don't like? It's the secrecy she's imposed upon us. I was very, very tempted to break that promise we made to her. Almost did.
Oh, but you didn't, did you?
No, I didn't. I was down at Derek's office. I was giving him some preliminary details about Gunther Wagner's autopsy, and he and Damian were there trying to figure out new ways to track down Gat. I felt very guilty, but I didn't say a word.
Well, what were the results of the autopsy?
I didn't uncover anything that would help Gavin's case, Annie. I can tell you that. If anything's going to make it worse.
Why? What did you find?
Oh, it just seems like he's lying about how the shooting took place. I mean, Gunther was not shot during any struggle. That bullet had to have been fired from a distance.
That is so different from what he told us.
Gavin's just trying to make it sound like he wasn't responsible for it, that he didn't do it deliberately.
Sounds bad for Gavin, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so. And it means it doesn't sound good for Jody.
That really hit the spot. There's nothing like a little hand-to-hand combat to work up an appetite, you know? Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry. You know, when you're in the joint a little while, your manners just go right out the window. Are you a little hungry? No. Yeah. Have a bite.
No.
I know, this is a first-rate sandwich. Try it. All right. Oh, come on. Don't look so unhappy. You're really depressing me. Look, you're going to be out of here in a week or less. I'll tell you what. If you get real bored, we can play a friendly little game of spin the bottle. Put your back in it. There you go.
That's true, all right. You know, I saw Martine DeVal's poster outside the Whitney Theater.
Yeah? Well, I knew that Jody quit the company. I didn't know that Martine had been rehired already.
Well, not only that, they plan on opening on the same date. Hey, speaking of performing, what do you hear from Starr?
Oh. Well, actually, my wandering wife seems to be quite content with life the way it's going on as it is now, at least according to the last letter I got.
Really? Well, does she know when she's coming back to Monticello?
Well, now, it started out to be 3 weeks in San Francisco, then it turned into a national tour. She's in Denver now, and they're adding cities all the time. To tell you the truth, Damian, I don't know when I'm going to see my woman again.
That sounds to me like she's very successful.
Yeah, well, she's packing them in. I guess that's her idea of success, huh?
You don't look too thrilled about it. Should I be?
You know, I keep telling myself that if she is genuinely happy, then I should be too, right? That everybody has the right to achieve their life's goals or something like that.
I guess so.
Yeah, so what about you? What about what you want out of life? You never talk about it.
Well, I want happiness. Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, so what's happiness? Is that riding around in a limo with a beautiful woman on each arm? Stuff like that?
Well, I'd like to be a top detective, work my way up through the ranks, maybe make chief of police.
Why not commissioner?
Well, I'd take the job if somebody offered it to me.
And that's it, huh? That's all you want out of life.
Okay, what are you getting at, Calvin?
Well, we do spend a lot of hours working around here, you know, and I just see and hear some things that I can't shut my eyes to exactly.
All right. I guess if I can trust my life to you out in the street, I can tell you a few facts about my life.
Good. If you ever feel talkative, let me know.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy you a steak dinner tonight, and I will tell you the story.
Hey. You are on.
I warn you, it's a story without a happy ending so far.
How about one preliminary question?
Sure.
Does the story have anything to do with Martine Duval and her criminal husband?
Yes, it does. And a few other people.
Nap time. How would you like to lie down with me for a little while?
For some reason, I'm not tired.
Who said anything about sleeping?
You're a real pig, you know that?
Oh, Bobby, I love it when you talk dirty. I used to be your type. Now, what does that say about your taste in men, huh?
Everybody makes a mistake.
Well, I'll tell you what. We can, switch off if it'll make you any happier. You guys are laughing a minute. I'm gonna go sack out. Thank you. Oh! Hot news flash. If any of you think that this is some kind of golden opportunity to make a break for it, think twice.
Why would we want to go anywhere? We're having such a good time.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna be right outside this door with a sweet old Buffy with me, right next to me.
You make a lovely couple, Sharon.
Oh, well, thank you. But just so that I impress you, I'm a very light sleeper. And I get very upset when somebody wakes me up. So the first time that door opens, I blast away and ask questions later. So don't even let the wind open that door. Because somebody's going to get hurt. Real bad. Got that? Good. See you in a little while.
Gavin, forget about it. Are you really all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, Jordan. Really? I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this.
What about your leg? How's your leg?
We had a little problem with it at first, but it seems to be healing now.
Yeah, it was really bad right after it happened, but Bobby took real good care of me. She even found somebody to treat it.
Bobby, I don't know what to say. I mean, I really appreciate all you've done. Thank you.
Sure.
So, tell me the story. How did you wind up here?
After I left your house, the night of the shooting, I did go back to the studio to give myself up.
Well, then why didn't you?
Well, I made it as far as the studio door.
Unless we want to count a few minor traffic violations. I think what we might have here is a case of self-defense.
Yeah. Hey, but don't forget, Wiley's got not Wagner's.
And Gunther was a big man. He was perfectly capable of breaking Wiley's neck as well as his leg.
What did Miles say about cooling up Wiley, though?
Alex said there'd been a struggle over the gun and that the gun went off accidentally.
Heard that before.
No, you're not ready to buy it.
He just told me the man was shot from 10 feet away. That precludes any alibi about struggling for the gun.
Yeah, I guess that pretty much does cut it down, doesn't it?
guilty for murder.
Excuse me, Chief.
Yes, Sweeney, what is it?
If you don't need me for anything else here, we really should get back on the beat.
Okay, Sweeney, go ahead. Take care of yourself out there.
Hey, you stop! Stop, Wiley! Stop or I'll fire!
Just freaked out, baby. I couldn't just walk in there and let them slap handcuffs on me. They had the wrong information.
Yeah, I believe you.
Gunther grabbed the gun in the struggle and it just went off. I did not shoot him deliberately.
I know. I know you're telling the truth. You must be.
You're the only one that believes so. The cop thinks it's murder, and that means I'll wind up in jail. And if that happens, we'll never see each other again. Unless you come visit me on visiting days.
This isn't funny, Gavin. We are in a bad situation.
Tell me about it.
That's why we had to run.
Follows and pardons, Mrs. Whitney. I hope I haven't kept you waiting too long.
I thought you forgot me.
That would be impossible. How could I ever forget the woman responsible for my start in this town?
Did I do that?
Absolutely. You and you alone.
Oh, when I hired you to be my photographer for the wedding?
No, even before that. It was the pictures I took of you in Miss Darwin's dress salon that gave me the reputation of being a photographer of beautiful women.
Well, I'm glad I could be of help.
I shall be forever grateful to you.
I hear that you lost your most popular model.
Yes? Don't tell me. You plan to come to my rescue.
What?
We're here because you want to work as my model.
No,
I think it's a marvelous idea.
Oh, no. The thought never crossed my mind.
I think you'd be sensational.
Well, you know, I did have a lot of fun when we had that
God knows
shooting.
you don't need the money, Mrs. Whitney, but you would do me a tremendous favor if you would give the idea some serious consideration.
Well, it would be a pretty tough act to follow.
Maybe.
I bet you're really disappointed that Martine left.
I don't begrudge her this chance to return to the stage. You know that dancing is her first love. She has my blessing.
I get the idea that your interest is personal as well as professional. Is that right?
I make it a practice to fall in love with all my models.
Oh, naughtier than I thought.
Sometimes.
Did you know about Martine and my husband?
What about them?
Well, they had a thing not too long ago. They lived together. And quite frankly, I get the impression that the reason Martine took this job is so she could be close to my husband again. What do you think of that? Then be played the fool.
You have nothing to be concerned about. Martine and I communicate rather well, and I know all about her relationship with your husband before your marriage.
You do?
Yes, I don't think Martine has any designs on your husband, Mrs. Whitney. Your husband is no fool, and I think the man would have to be just that to so much as look at any woman other than his charming and beautiful wife.
You do have a way with words, Mr. Crown.
I'll be right with you, Carlo. Hello, Mrs. Whitney.
Hello.
Well, I must have done something right to be lucky enough to encounter you twice in one day.
If you've come here to check on any gambling that might be going on in the back room, I know nothing about it.
Oh, you can relax. Actually, I'm just here for dinner.
Oh, do you know Mr. Crown?
Sure. Nice to see you again.
Same here, Detective.
We were just talking about Martine and how wonderful it is that she's going to be back in the dance company.
Well, I guess show business gain is your loss, Mr. Crown. You must be unhappy about losing your best model.
You should have been here a moment ago. I was explaining to Mrs. Whitney that Martine is anxious about getting back on stage, and she has my blessing.
Well, that's very unselfish of you.
You know, as a matter of fact, I am anxious to see Martine on stage again myself.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure she appreciates your attitude. Well, I certainly don't mean to intrude upon your conversation anymore. I just wanted to say hello.
Have a nice dinner.
Well, you, have a nice chat. Well, I thought I should be polite.
Man, get a load of this menu. You know, I think I will have that big steak you offered me. The only problem is I can never make up my mind between baked potato and French fries or domestic beer, imported beer, red wine, white wine.
You know, what do you think?
About what?
What's the matter? Didn't you hear what I just said?
Oh, I'm sorry, my mind must be someplace else.
What's eating you? Is it, seeing Raven Whitney again?
No?
You could have fooled me. Damian, stop staring, man. You're being obvious.
Actually, I was just thinking about Carlo Crown, the man who's so interested in seeing Martine Duval on the stage again.